Hello everyone, summer is here, and so is the shirt. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing bad. So, what are we all out to be doing today? Well, I thought I'd have a look at this Azimuth saga thing that's been going on. And there was a little picture put on Twitter by Frontier, Dangerous, by their Twitter account, and it was as it is in the icon, and it was a couple of dots and dashes in this picture, and the dots and dashes, right, that's the picture we're talking about here. Commander Okro, great. Black Mamba, how are you doing, dude? Nice to see you. Nice. So this picture dropped on their Twitter account. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. Very nice. There you go. Error, no ID. Azimuth Saga at the bottom. Now we know the Azimuth Saga is coming to a pinnacle, coming to a point around about September time. It's all happening. And this Azimuth Saga here, some dots and dashes behind it. A bit like Morse code. Well, some clever dickie on the internet has taken all these dots and dashes and has translated them. And the translation is, as no surprise, I am the truth. Aegis will not save you. Trust in your salvation. Right? So, interesting stuff, eh? I'll just see, get that typed in as well. I am the truth. Aegis will not save you. Trust in your salvation. Pow. There it is. Right. So everyone's gone, oh, what can this mean? What can this mean? Right? What's all this about? So I thought we'd go and revisit some of the places. So where am I? Well, I'll show you where I am. So I can get rid of that. Right, here we go. I am the truth. Just will not save you. Trust in salvation. Well, here I am. It would just be apparent. I'm at Oaken Point. Now, I've been here before, and we've probably done a bit of this on this stream, but some of the logs are quite pertinent for it. Good morning, everyone. Famburlo, how you doing? So, it could be quite pertinent. So, I'm here. I'm in Odyssey, even though this place was a pain to get to in Odyssey. So, I switched from Odyssey to Horizons and all the rest of it and messed around. But here I am. So we're going to have a bit of a trundle around because I just so happen to have a SRV with me. We're going to have a trundle around. We're going to have all the lights on. Pick up some logs, have a nose about. And of course, we're all the way down here in the Sanguinius sector, right? Oh, for God's sake, it's not going to let me out, is it? Just let me out. Cool stuff. Cool as a cucumber. So what it is, what that means is that we've got this lovely sky behind us here, right? Picture of a nebula, and we've got a good old derelict base. Wow, we all love derelict bases, don't we? Right, so we're gonna get ourselves around there. Got all our lights on. Might be some materials to pick up as well. You never know your luck. There's the base in all its glory. But we can have a good look round and see what it's all about. So this is Oaken Point. Right? As you can see, it's all shrouded in darkness. Got these massive tanks, just like what we had, you know, from INRA. All these buildings. Settlement comms uplink. Oh, we'll have a go with that. Let's go. Okay, data downloaded. What have we got? Discovered logs. Ooh, that's log 5 of 5. So we know there's 5 logs there, right? In this particular system, which is the HIP 26176 system, there was also a listening post, right? Now again, call sector, JII, C10-4. Set the escape pod, you'll find a ship waiting. Perhaps we'll head on over there a little bit later, but our plan is to go around, get all the logs if we can. So we've got these big sort of administration buildings. We've got, you know, all this stuff we can pick up. Hybrid capacitors, crystal shards, but we don't need those. We've got millions of them. And we'll come across the logs now, no doubt. Here's something that's bound to have a log in it. I can see 2 right there. So, settlement comms uplink. So that's 2 and 5 we've got. There's one over there. And of course we're in Odyssey as well now, right? We can go walking around these bases, which we're going to do a little bit now. Galvanizing alloys, I got loads of them. Absolutely loads. Here's another log uplink. Seems to be all pretty much in the same area. Now all these logs here are voice acted. But there's loads of materials around here as well, which is great, right? And pretty much add that one. Yeah, add that one. I mean, I wasn't counting. If any of you were counting, mechanical scrap. How many logs we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5. Right, let me bump up the volume and let's have a listen. You ready? Here we go in. Right. Prepare yourselves because the speakers are on full.
Project Seraph, Log 1. Professor Thomas Dawn reporting. After years of preparation, we are ready to enter the trial phase of our work. The subject quota outlined in Requisition Order 2125 has been fulfilled. Surgical enhancements are scheduled on candidates deemed most likely to survive the Thargoid systemic interface. There is a sense of excitement here at the facility. My team recognize that we are on the threshold of something truly remarkable. While our competitors chase rumors and run lab tests on curious probes, we are working towards the first human-piloted Thargoid vessel. Of course, our
What happened there? Oh,
Project Seraph, Log 1. Professor Thomas Dawn reporting. After years of preparation, we are ready to enter the trial phase of our work. The subject quota outlined in Requisition Order 2125 has been fulfilled. Surgical enhancements are scheduled on candidates deemed most likely to survive the Thargoid systemic interface. There is a sense of excitement here at the facility. My team recognize that we are on the threshold of something truly remarkable. While our competitors chase rumors and run lab tests on curious probes, We are working towards the first human-piloted Thargoid vessel. Of course, our research here will be the first of many such projects. This hostile race has plagued human space for hundreds of years. These creatures, so foreign, so fundamentally alien in every aspect, have sought to dominate us. The technology used in these attempts has been devastating. Our work will establish the first example of humanity harnessing Thargoid machines for its needs. Over time, we will continue to assimilate the aliens' technology until we have stripped everything we want. Then we shall lead the mission to wipe them out forever.
That's a bit harsh.
The mycoid virus merely bought us time. Our true victory will be absolute.
Well, the thing is, we know quite a bit about the mycoid virus. Good old Commander Jameson flew off from one of the INRA sites, all packed up to the gills with mycoid virus, flew towards what we think was a Thargoid mothership, and then let them have it. And then they went away. 30 years. Now they're back, and we know they're back. We've been battling, and we all know what they are, what they're doing. Salvation's turned up, doing some stuff. And as a result, you know, we're getting all these logs. So that was the first log. So what they're trying to do then is gosh, what they're trying to do is do a human Thargoid interface. Which is something. To be fair, it really is something. You know, are we going to see Thargoid ships piloted by humans? You know, odd commanders zipping around in Thargoid ships? The interesting thing is, right, is that a lot of this base is in darkness, but there's a light over there. What's the significance of this? Dunno. No, I didn't see anything from that, Ivan. I didn't. Hey, Jules, how's it going? So, for want of doing anything else better today, I thought we'd go and revisit some of these sites. I mean, there is a little bit of wreckage over here. Let's orientate ourselves around. Alright. Let's do what we can do now with Odyssey and get out. Got a torch on. Wreckage of a ship. We know it's not Thargoid. Because, well, it isn't. Got a cheeky canister in you. Vulcan de Lacy. Written on the hull right there. Oh, it's business today, boy. Got the shirt on. Summer's here. Of course, we've got a canister. We can pick that up. There you have it. Here we are. Stood on a Type 10. Does look like we're kind of perched on something, doesn't it? You know? Not bad though, eh? Right. Fascinating. Let's get back in the car. There seems to be nothing there to scan. We've got a couple of, like I say, a couple of canisters. Narcotics. Liquor. So a supply ship, perhaps, of some sort? Could say that, couldn't we? Lots of wreckage, though, and empty containers right there. I'm quite interested to go and have a look at that one section that's got the lights on at the base. So here's the base. You can see it's all powered down. Yes, very good. And we've scanned all these logs. What about that bit over there with the lights on? So far, you know, it's kind of is what it is. Nothing around you. We've got all the comms uplinks that we've had a good look at. Picking up all these other items. But round here, I'm pretty sure it was here. Lights room. Ah. Well, let's go back out and see exactly where that is. Yeah, there, behind us. There were lights on, and there's power to that particular building, which doesn't make any sense because it's in the arse end of nowhere, and the main place seems to be all shut off. So what could this mean? So let's go back round there and have a look at that. Probably going to mean nothing. It's just, you know, Printy has left the lights on just to get people going, left the lights on. We're having a good look around. I'm going to have to do it again. I have to go out now and look again. Nothing there. So I am pointing the right way. If I go straight, I'll find that lamppost that's all lit up. So if I do that, I'll find it. A trooper. I don't know if they're new. These are azimuth sites. But we've got logs as well to find out. Look at this. It's a data point.
Incoming message.
Oh, we got a message, everybody. Firmware, tagged encryption codes, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, cracked industrial firmware. Good for them. tagged encryption codes. Let's hear the second log.
Project Seraph Log 6, Professor Thomas Dawn reporting. Today, my team completed the first live tests of human integration with a Thargoid ship. Subject A1 entered the Thargoid vessel at 0800 and initiated the interface procedure with assistance from the witnessing Dr. Pierce and Dr. Hanley. A1's vital signs were stable for 43 seconds, at which point there was a major electrical surge through the central nervous system. Both witnesses observed the subject suffer a violent seizure which ultimately proved fatal. The Thargoid vessel appeared unaffected. The next 5 tests were similar in outcome. While unfortunate, our analysts were able to identify where this surge originates. Subject A7 showed more promise, again witnessed by Pierce and Hamlin. Adjustments were made to A7's spinal port to suppress the energy surge. 45 seconds after initiation, an electrical spike occurred which remained within safety limits. A7 reported some discomfort, but was able to proceed with vessel initiation. At this point, the Thargoid vessel emitted a low whine, I suppose. Signs of activity briefly flickered on the hull's external frame. Both witnesses reported A7 crying out once before expiring, whereupon the vessel returned to a dormant state. Dr. Pierce is adamant the subject said, "It won't let me," but Dr. Hamlin could not confirm this. We're still waiting for telemetry on A7's test to determine exactly what killed the subject. Adjustments will be made to the next test subject in response to these findings.
Couple of things here, right? Because we all like a bit of sci-fi because we play this game. Where was it? Right. Electrical surge. Are the Thargoids biomechanical? We know they're certainly bio, right? But are they biomechanical in nature? Hence the electrical surge to interface. Don't know. Could be, right? We don't know. Next up, he went through the initiation of the ship, right? He had some discomfort. The Thargoid vessel emitted a low whine. Heard the whines before. Bit of activity. And he said, "It won't let me." And we've long thought that the Thargoid ships were in themselves living entities. Or there was like a symbiotic connection between the pilot and the ship. Alright. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? So that was log 2 of 5, right? Right. We've got some distress beacons around here as well. We're going to have a look. So like I said, if I have a look around, there be lights on this building. And that light's on. Rest of the place, total darkness, right? Total darkness. You know, just emergency lighting that we can see here, for example. So what's all that about? What's the significance? What would have been good, you know, and you got to think, well, how and where this is going, if you could have found the wreckage of said ship. But who knows? Who knows? Right, okay then. Moving on. Let's go back in. Anchors. Let's hear the third log. The third log's getting... Yeah, it's a nice shirt. Man on the Mountain. 07, Commander. Yeah, discovered logs. Here we go. So we've had 1 and 2. Log 3. Here we go.
Project Seraph Log 9. Professor Thomas Dawn reporting. The 4th day of testing has concluded. The further revisions to our surgical couplings are finally beginning to show promise. My team isolated a systemic membrane in the Thargoid design, which acts as a defense mechanism akin to a software firewall. While we were able to theorize a way to counteract this mechanism, there was one variable which could not be defined without a live test. Subject D1's primary neural implant was calibrated accordingly. I regret that D1's test ended poorly, but we received the information we needed. Subject D2's test used the recalibrated couplings. Her introduction to the Thargoid vessel proceeded smoothly, and as with A7, the hull's external frame responded visually. Dr. Pierce and Dr. Hamlin, witnessing both, reported D2 as responsive. 76 seconds into the test, the craft powered down once more. D2 departed the craft with help but standing, the sight of which inspired applause from the team on the ground. D2 is now in the infirmary, exhausted but physically unharmed. Her brief statement implied a connection with the vessel which proved emotionally difficult to process. Our research technicians are preparing limbic augments for future subjects. The rest of today's scheduled tests will go ahead as planned while these augments are prepared. It is important to acquire additional data for our surgeons, improving the efficiency of future subject enhancement.
So, again, it's kind of all happening, isn't it? So, what they're saying is that there's going to be some sort of limbic augment, right? Okay, cool. And there's an emotional connection with the ship, which then, because I haven't read any of this before, I'm seeing it live and listening to it live like what you are. That implies that symbiotic relationship, doesn't it, between the Thargoids and the pilot? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. I mean, it could well be, couldn't it? Okay, so that was log 3. Here's log 4 out of 5.
Project Seraph, Log 14, Professor Thomas Dawn reporting. There has been considerable progress in our work. After an initially unremarkable series of tests, Subject H8 successfully interfaced with the Thargoid vessel. 93 seconds into the test, the craft moved approximately 18 feet from its docking props and hovered in place. The flight was stable and accompanied by a gentle hum. I would describe the sound as subdued, as though the vessel had been brought to heel at last. The landing, 28 seconds later, was abrupt, but only superficial damage was sustained. H8 is unconscious but stable under the care of the medical team. Dr. Hamlin and Dr. Tao, witnessing, were shaken but unharmed. Subject H9's test has been postponed while the Thargoid ship is returned to its dock. The whereabouts of D2 remains unconfirmed. She may be a stowaway. The only ship to have departed recently belongs to one Commander Heifert, following a delivery of potential subjects. Captain Stenson believes the commander is complicit, but I am not convinced. Heifert lacks the character to betray us and is quite aware of the consequences for doing so. Regardless, Black Flight operatives are already tracking him down. On a personal note, I would like to emphasize the incredible work by my team so far. Each day brings us closer to the assimilation of our enemy's primary asset. Their technological secrets.
It's quite well voice acted as well, isn't it? You know, I mean, to be honest, he's great. Alright, so it's a little bit old, but whatever. But all things considered, you're right, Juan. Juan Sanchez in the chat. It is. No worries, mate. I like this lore as well, and it's a pleasure to go through it, to be honest. Right, okay, so Subject D2 is Dunner Runner and Commander Highford. Now, Highford is all the way in Colonia. Right? I do have a ship on another account in Colonia, though. So, we could I could log out, log in, all that messing about, and pop over and see if I can find it. Okay, let's go back. Let's have a look at the 5th log. What is going on? So they've moved the ship. The person's come out a bit shaky, like, oh. And their successful subjects run off.
Project Seraph, log 27. Professor Thomas Dawn reporting. Subjects V1 through V9 attempted to interface with the Thargoid vessel today. No measurable response was seen for any of these tests. I have decided to temporarily suspend the test phase of the project. Since Subject H8's connection and subsequent death 2 days later, the Thargoid vessel has entered a state of dormancy. It is as though all internal power sources are spent. We may as well be plugging our subject into a rock.
Into a rock?
A new Thargoid craft is required if our work here is to continue. I have identified a suitable system to begin our search. Black Flight operatives will depart shortly, in advance of our research party. The recent report of a commander encountering a Thargoid vessel in the Pleiades is intriguing. I only hope this was not a singular event, or some misunderstood data. Thargoid vessels scouting human space would significantly improve our chances of capturing one of their ships. Our time frame is likely to be slashed, of course. I fear our limited success is worth a few more years at best. The Witch will not be pleased with the lack of tangible results, despite our initial progress. Still, one must remain optimistic. Our understanding of Thargoid interface mechanisms has improved considerably. Plenty of enhanced test subjects remain in our care. Dr. Tao is writing a paper discussing their surgical procedures, which should greatly benefit Azimuth's medtech department. All Project Seraph needs is a little luck. I am not so proud as to withhold a prayer asking for that luck. Perhaps the gods will smile upon us.
So there you have it. You know, and it all links in to the Azimuth saga, and there's quite a few videos on my channel about that. I've done a quick Google as well, right? And there's another site. Only 1,000 light years away, and it's permit locked. 22460. Right? You can't get anywhere near it. And that's the sister site for this. I can't remember why I didn't unlock it. There's also a couple of distress beacons knocking around as well. So I thought I might go and take a little look at them in the sort of like form of, well, let's do a good exploration of the area. Well, Oppressor B, that is certainly your opinion. So, we're having a good trundle about. There are materials knocking around, full of crystal shards. I've been doing some AFK stuff as well. Let's head on back to the ship. Now, of course, if you were after some materials, you could do the sneaky and do the elite shuffle. Hey Simon, how's it going? A little bit of exploration going on. So, let's board the ship. So that was Oaken Point. And then, and we saw all the logs for that. But there was another system, and there's a beacon, right, in this system. Right, that beacon is here, right? And that beacon did give us a message. And see if I still got that message here. Bum, bum, bum. Listening post signal data. It was message corrupted, decoding. Set the escape pod to whatever. You'll find a ship waiting. Travel to the coal sector. Blah, 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 blah. We don't know what it is, right? But I've been Googling, so I found out what it is. So let's try that. So there was a beacon. I want to check out the other distress beacons on the planet, though. Right, let's turn that sound down a little bit because you want to get deafened, do you? Right. That should be okay, I think. Yes? That should be okay. Any problems on hearing me, just let me know. Refresh that. Right. Commander Budman. Oh, yes. Doing the old Fujin tea stuff. More tea, Vicar. Let's go over here. Let's go to the blah, 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 blah. First distress beacon. You can see I've gone for a DBX now. Look, that I've got all engineered up. 60 light year jump range. I just want to see what one of these distress beacons are actually like.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Into the waterline. So it's round the other side of the planet. We know this. Can't really see much there, to be honest. So we'll just leave it in here. All power to the engines. All right, Dante's Inferno. That late, eh? Right, here we are. It's a distress beacon. Fortunately, you know, the sun is shining. Let's get ourselves down there.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alpha X 07, Commander. Well, this is actually available in Horizons. But no, I do get what you mean. But it is a beautiful looking game. Come on, look at that. Look at that. That's fantastic. Now this will probably just be, you know, a couple of... Well, want the head colour? It's one of the ones off EDUI. Right, let's get ourselves down there. We don't need that. I'm not expecting too much here. It'll be a couple of skimmers come out or a crash ship or something. But you know, it all sort of like adds to... looks like it's a nosedive ship. Yeah, look at that. It's gone right in there. Let's get the gear down. Looks like a light fighter. Alright, see if we can land. Ooh, hang on, we had something there. Somewhere else. Bound to be able to land there. Oh God, let's find somewhere flat. That'll do. Down. Right, we have landed. Let's get the thing out. Deploy the thing. Right, let's go.
Low gravity warning.
Low gravity.
Deployed.
Right. So what have we got then? Bit of a nosedive. There's the ship's data core. Let's scan that. Degraded power regulators and whatnot in you. Let's see what we got here to pick up. Narcotics. Oh, we haven't got quite enough of that, have we? Narcotics. We are now a narcotics runner. So you gotta love some of these sites, you know? Occupied escape pods. As well pick them up, I suppose.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Compound shielding. That's a very square rock over there, isn't it? What else have we got around here? There's going to be narcotics and some of the rubbish. But, you know, the ship is kind of what the ship is, isn't it? It's just... And there's the power regulator, look, just hovering. Hovering outside of it. Frontier. Right. Let's go and have a look. Oh, so I got my Maverick suit. Well, they planted that all right, didn't they? Lights on. Yes. Oh dear. Right. Here we go. And there's another one. Oh, look at that. Not that I wanted them anyway, but we'll put that back in. Anyone tried putting a proper regulator in these ships and powering them up? An electromagnet, a microelectrode, an optical fiber. Yes, thank you very much. Although I seem to be stuck. Oh no, I am. I'm not stuck anymore. Let's get that degraded power regulator in there. Confirm. Has anyone tried putting a proper one in there? I'm just saying. I never tried that. Behold the bronzeness. Manage inventory. Good. Power regulator, confirm. Well, this is it, you know, I mean, everyone's got frustrations with this game. Okay, I've powered the ship up. And as expected, nothing happens. But wouldn't it be good if you could put a power regulator in that ship? Right. And it gave you something extra. Yeah, it is for science. It's a science. I'm doing this because you lot don't have to. Well, I can have that degraded one back. I don't bloody well want that. Right. Yeah, you know, gotta try these things. Never know, something might have happened. Hey, Mike, how's it going? I do like that colour of SRV. Right, what we got on the in the old inventory? Narcotics. Cool. Let's get this all back to the ship then. We're going to have a look at another one. Oh, do you know what? We've said this on multiple streams before, right? We've had loads of fun in regards to this. Loads and loads of fun. Right. Have we parked? We haven't. A bit more. Gone too far. Here we go. Board that ship. Board. So I'll show you when I get back on the ship. I'll show you where I am because I'm way out in the middle of bloody nowhere down here. Galaxy map. Right, here we are. Look, I'm all the way down here, hip 26176. All the way down here. I'd be miles away. So just to give you an idea. $1,500 light years away from Sol. Now that's a couple of jumps. It did take me a while to get down here, mind. Not the furthest we've been away. I can't remember what's actually down there in the Orion number. How far is that away? No idea. But perhaps we'll go down there anyway. Might be some good stuff to go and shoot. Tourism sector all the way down there. I'll head on down there. Couple of jumps. 8 jumps. Done. Let's look at the other distress beacon, because there's plenty of distress beacons here. But all this was like about marrying a human to a Thargoid ship. So, who wants to go and see another... You want to see how to instance and join other players online. What Paul, so what do you mean by that? Because we can do it now. Right? Social, right? So what? Oh my god. Right, here we go. There's the group. You can create a group, right? Add people to said group. And then you just join a private group with people, like-minded people who you want to play with. That sort of thing. That's how I would do it. Let's get out of here. It's a nice looking planet, isn't it? You know? So we'll do one more. Distress beacon, that is. And then we'll pop off to the Coal 69 sector, where there's a tourist settlement. Do some pews down there. Let's get our flipper down. Let's get moving. I was getting a bit of jagged edges there. See that on the screen, but I was seeing some jagged edges. Oh, how to join in with me when I'm playing Elite? Ah. Well, first off, you need PC, right? Because I play on PC. I know that sounds a bit... I'm not being snarky, but a lot of people go, "Oh, I'm on PlayStation. I want to join in." You can't. It's not cross-platform. So you need PC. What you do is you add yourself. Well, I'll do it. Social, right? What's your commander name? Paul Nesbitt. Right? Are you in here? I think we added you in last week. Right? So in which case then... Hang on. That's kind of where I want to be. I then go to friends list. Is that you? If that's you, you're in open. You need to look for my Elite Explorer. Oh, I haven't got you yet. Let's get a little bit closer and then we can mess about. But yeah, I'll do a video about that. Well, unless you're in the area of this, and I'm way out of the bubble at the moment. Probably be more worthwhile when we're in the bubble doing some of our combat missions. I know, pesky work gets in the way. And look, we've got another one of these crashed fighters. So I'm not going to bother with that. So, I did think about doing a stream on V Rising today. I really did. I thought, shall I go? So 58 light years away. Let's get jumping. We've got 9 jumps to go. Won't take us long to get over there. It's not bad. You'd like it, Simon. It's very similar to Valheim. So might do that tomorrow. Right, so I'm out of that system. That's great. That beacon pointed to coal sector 69. And it was not that one. Not that one. It was coal sector 69. 69. Coal, sorry, 69 sector. And it was JI-I C10-4. That's where the beacon was pointing us to, right? Which was there. Right. Okay, and we can go there. So the reason why I want to go and do that is because, you know, to see what it's all about. There was that beacon that I said in the last system. Set the escape pod to ship waiting. Travel to that. If you believe in anything, suggest you pray to it. Message ends. So let's get ourselves over there. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I don't think there's anything else going on. We've got 4 jumps to get over to that one system that we saw in the beacon. Yeah, so I might do V Rising tomorrow. I've played a little bit, not much. So it'd be much more of a learning, sort of like fumble your way through video. Let's take some fuel on. Never been a fan of this DBX. It It's starting to grow on me now, like, you know? Yeah, exactly. Just watch it on repeat. Right, Elite Explorer, brilliant. Right then, so you've sent me a message. Let's see where you are. Right, you're in open. Back to the menu. Right, back to the menu. And you'll be searching for the game. I think it's Rich Owen's private group, isn't it, Simon? I can see you. There's your group there. There you are. I can even see where you are. That's it. Thank you, Simon. Right, let's get a move on. Sucking down all that lovely fuel. Ready to jump.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
How is the new Top Gun content? I saw it was released. It looked really good when I saw the advert. Right? I should get Flight Simulator. I think a lot of other people who cover Elite have also got Flight Simulator, and I don't want to be a cliche, you know? Because the Top Gun stuff is free, isn't it?
System scan complete.
If I believe, if I heard right. Ah, yes.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So we're 2 jumps away from that system that was mentioned in the beacon. Don't know what we're going to find there. I've got DCS World. Now that is confusing. So I did have DCS World. Yeah, I suppose it is. Right, let me just do a quick search on that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
There's nothing of note on this particular sector. There's an ammonia world there.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
We ready? We're ready. Let's go. Not sure if there'll be anything there though. Yeah, I've heard they're absolutely fantastic. I should get it. I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube of it. Right, here we are. Right, let's take some fuel on. Right, what do we got then? There's nothing here. If that is the right place. And if you look at the system map, you know, might have to do some scanning. If I can remember how to do that. What key did I set for my scanner? Let's see. Full spectrum system scanner. Discovery scan is that. That's that. I think it's that one over there, isn't it? Right. Back to game. Zoom. Here we go. Right. Here we go then. What's this?
Fuel scooping complete.
Fortunately, there's not many planets here. God, this is terrible. I don't use this very often, has to be said, as you can see. What else have we got? That's 5 out of 11 we've got. The high metal content world. Have to get round the other side of the sun. But while we're here, we did that. Fab. Right, let's get round the other side then. F2. Right. We're full of fuel. Absolutely, so far, nothing of note. Yeah, it's. I've been playing some Warhammer games. I've been playing a few other things as well. See this V Rising, it's all right. You know, I don't know why everyone's raving about it. Oh, biological locations there. That might be worthwhile.
System scan complete.
And a beacon. Woo! It's a beacon, everybody. It's a beacon. 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 F2. Let's go to the beacon, Bacon. Only 4,000 light years. Burned out unsatisfactory. Do you know what? I played the beginning of that. I got attacked by all these armadillo things. I went, it seems very good. And then, was it Shipbreaker? That came out of early release into production. And that looks good. A friend of mine's got that. Yeah, Planet Crafter is samey. Oh yeah, I went out wombling around looking for different things, got gassed out by some green gas, died. Then got some iron, great. Then built the base, fantastic. Then I couldn't work out how to get the limpets. Oh, it's flipping nightmare. I thought, oh, shall I stream it? Couldn't be bothered. Really couldn't be bothered. And I'll stream this. I think I'll do, like I say, I think I'll do V Rising tomorrow. Oh, Valheim. V Rising, that's topical. And I put some videos up, how to do this, elementary stuff, how to do that, you know, blah, blah, blah. I think everybody's doing it, that's the thing, innit? How far I got in Valheim? I got to the 4th boss, and then give it up. Not because I was bored with the game, but because I thought, well, I want to wait for the game to be finished and have more features. So I've had a good break of that. I say, not because I was bored of it. I just had a good break because I wanted the game to evolve out of its current stage. Oh yeah, you got to take it slow. Wiping up the ice mountains and everything. So here we are. Here's this beacon in this system. Oh, I've got to build the houses, build the portals, build the sausages, black pudding. Ah, I like Valheim. It's good. Oh, the swamp is mad. Utterly mad. So here we are, and we are just by that planet. Here is the beacon, Bacon. Oh, it's a good game. You know, V Rising has obviously taken that formula and channeled it and gone, right, we'll have some of that. Because the similarities are just, well, very similar. Disengage. There's the beacon. Oh, here we go. Can't stay here long, don't feel safe. Like something's about to appear in the sky any second. I've plotted a route to... Let's see if some clever dickie's done this. So it's going to be Rigo. here, isn't it? So, where are we? We are in what system? We're in the Col 69 sector, JRU-4. Sake. Tab. Listening post. Good old cannon, yeah, I love it, didn't you? GIJ C10. Have they got it? All 16. Doesn't look like. So can anyone help me out with this one? Listening. So it's part of the Highford stuff, isn't it? It's all about that hybrid ship. I don't see anything. Not going to be 8. I don't know. I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. DK. Dash R. B4 dash 1. It's gotta be. And that's gonna take us to bloody. Yeah, right. I found it. I found it on Canon. Good old Canon. It says, can't stay here too long. Don't feel safe, like something's about to appear. I've plotted the route to Rigo DK B41. Message ends. Right, okay. Let's see where that is then. Bloody miles away, no doubt. 445 light years that way. Okay. What do you mean route unavailable? Oh my god. Is anybody else getting this lately? Route unavailable. Jesus. Ah. Aha. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Fastest routes. Yes. That's where I want to go. Why is it doing that? Yeah, it's got to be some sort of system I can't fly through. Can I go anywhere? Look, what is going on here? This game can be a pain in the ass sometimes. But can I go there? Oh, I can go there, can I? Good job. What about here? Oh, I can go there. Let's try that then. Yeah, it's got to be some of the dead areas. Got to be in it. Right, let's go.
Landing gear deployed. Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Cargo scoop deployed. Frameshift drive.
There you go, that's a bit better. I don't really want to do it that much, to be perfectly honest. Especially as seen as Canon's already done it. So it goes to another session in that one particular area. Once you get to that area, it sends you somewhere else. And then it says, ah, yes, you've got to go to HIP 22460. All these listening posts then in Colonia kick off about some stuff. I kind of thought it would have been more than this. No? I am somewhat disappointed. Anyway, oh, what were we doing? What were we doing? What were we doing? What about all that down there? Tourism. How far can that be? Brilliant. Route plotted. That's where I'm going. I'm going to go and shoot some tourists. There was a reason for that settlement down there, wasn't it? In the lore. I can't remember exactly what it was. Let me put that into Google. PMD 2009 space 48. There it is. The Orion Nebula Tourist Center. Motion detected at the front door, everybody. There's habitable zones down there. Nothing. But hey. Should we go and shoot some people down there, I suppose? Aegis Research, minor faction. I suppose. Why not? I'm all the way down here anyway. Yeah, it is wild speculation. Oh, there's going to be Thargoid on-ground combat. Well, I'd hope so. There. When it's coming, don't know. But I kind of hope there would be. Oh, and there's going to be hybrid Thargoid ships. Well, all this would point to that, wouldn't it? And then, oh, there's going to be a Thargoid mothership. You think, well, yeah, again, I kind of hope it would be. Well, that would be good, wouldn't it? To actually get aboard a Thargoid mothership. I mean, are we going to have specific Thargoid weapons? Because not all the weapons have been represented in the game yet, have they? But at the moment, it's all like, well, they could do it. The lighting is really good on the ground missions, right? I think, when you can get a decent frame rate. That's not me being salty, that's me being obvious. But I think that would be something. Well, exactly. Thargoids, sunshine. You don't want that. You want a little bit of atmosphere, don't you? Make it as dark as possible. Hold the frame rate. Well, yeah. I mean, all they got to do is take the artifacts they've got for if they're crash ships or their bases or whatever they are, right, from the game, stick them in space. I mean, I'd imagine it's already all mapped out. I was reading somewhere that they've got loads of things on the shelf just ready. Like the Scorpion was on the shelf just ready for gameplay, but then haven't released any gameplay around the Scorpion. You know? I still think something like Battlezone Scorpions would be good. Imagine that, CQC. Because no one else plays CQC, is it? That's a waste of time. Miniguns and caustic damage. Explosive rounds, in fact. That could be something. I tried CQC once when it came out. Couldn't be bothered afterwards. I don't think many people can be bothered with it. I mean, we are. There is a lull in this game at the moment. No point anybody denying it. There's a lull. Yes, stuff's coming. Yes, there's going to be an update. Yes, it's going to fix some bugs. But the kind of bugs we want fixing is Thargoid. Like you say, you want to get in there, shoot the Thargoids. You want to get onto that Galconda, repel those pirates. You want to be doing all that sort of stuff. I think that's what we want to be doing. Yeah, you know, it's... Oh, excuse me. One moment. Okay, are we taking on fuel? We're taking on fuel. Yeah, we should do something like that. I have got a load, and I mean a load of exploration data.
Disengaged.
We're going to the Running Man sector next. Good day, Commander. Hope you're doing alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, even myself, I felt like, Elite, nothing to do. I've been struggling to put Elite Dangerous videos out. Every Monday. Because things have like dried up. I mean, it's still things that I haven't done, right? There's still things have dried up. And you think, well, you know, got to keep the momentum going. Oh yeah, I bet, mate. Yes. This is a nice system. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3 suns in very close proximity. It's alright, isn't it? If we go up there, you can see one just poking up by there. Look. They call it a trinary system? Perhaps. Perhaps even more than that. And it's very easy just to be sort of like stuck in the bubble, isn't it? Right? Very easy to be stuck in the bubble and not go out and do any exploring. I'm not too far away, really. You know, 50 light years. I mean, I've got to get my carrier refueled. My carrier's jumped off somewhere. God knows where that is. So if anyone's in the vicinity, yeah, you know, drop some tritium off. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. Oh, we're getting some exploration data. We're at our destination. Next jump.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh no, I've got illegal cargo.
Ready to engage.
Jump in.
Drive charging.
This is a tourism site all the way down here in this nebula. Yeah, the Omnipole would be quite good. But I think once you've done that a couple of times, it'd be like the other mission. No? But it is, it's any addition is great, I think. Right, what we got? I've been down here before, you know. So we're going to go to this Orion Nebula Tourist Center. And see what's going on. See if you can grab a mission or something. Flat Galaxy Society. Oh, I like it. There's a couple of lodges down there. Oh yeah, doing AX missions are really heavy. They got so many story arcs. The Guardians, the Thargoids, Aegis, God knows whatever else. Salvation. Old Palin wakes up every now and again, doesn't he? You know? All the politics stuff, which I really couldn't care less about the politics stuff in this game. It's like the politics that were put into the episodes 1, 2, and 3 of Star Wars. Don't care. If anyone hasn't seen Obi-Wan Kenobi yet, I'm not going to spoil it, but I thought it was brilliant. We watched 2 episodes of it that have been released on Disney Plus last night. It was really good. Really good. Ordinary Man, how's it going? This is the Orion Nebula Tourist Center, which would be a hollowed out asteroid. They're always good to have a good look at, aren't they? And I'm not really set up for fighting. I've just got one beam laser on this as well to keep the weight down. Oh, these are great, these hollowed out asteroids. They really are good. I haven't got round to it. I've just... It's probably my own fault because I attribute my VR headset with fitness. And I had a couple of sherbets last night, if you know what I mean. Because it was Friday. Right. Here it is. Nebula Tourist Center. All in darkness. I'll put that on so you can at least see something. I think these are great, and they should be in the game more, right? I think they are brill. Yeah, I mean, I use mine for, I've got Les Mills, the kickboxing one. Like you say, gets you moving, doesn't it? Pad number 27. There it is. Oh, I've been doing some jumping around, you know. Would anyone like to guess how much cartographic data I have? Right, because it's going to be a ton. It's still retrieving it. Oh, look at this. 2 million. Which doesn't sound like a lot, right? Oh, if only 600 million. That would be great, wouldn't it? Incoming message. Commodities market. Sell. To meet contacts. Search and rescue. Offload. Done. Wow. You know what? I haven't been out for a walk around in these things. I just honk. I haven't got time for all that messing about unless I'm off on a mission somewhere. That's probably why it's taking me so long, to be honest. Right, next up. Right. Here we are. Let's go. We're walking. We're in a hollowed out asteroid. How cool is that? How James Bond is that? Oh. Grr. Come on, lift. That would be something, wouldn't it? I'm going to build a base in a volcano. There's no reason why they can't do that. Bases like that. Hollow out a cave somewhere. See, I look at that outfit. I see,
Do you know anyone
you
who
know,
can do some courier
Kirk
work?
Star Trek.
Maybe you.
That's what I see. I see that.
I got quality weapons for discerning.
Quality weapons, eh, my good man? Doesn't seem that
Sure,
quality
take a look
to
around.
me.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
Let's change my mind. Let's see what. Let's have a look out the window. I mean, that's not bad, is it? Here's me signal.
The Thargoids are an ever-present threat. Pilots are reminded to exercise caution when traveling and to remain vigilant at all times.
Frame rate's taking a hit on this. Bloody hell. I can feel it. I can feel it grinding to a halt. I'd be like 3 frames a second. 15! I don't know. Look, we're sort of...
Hey.
What we got then? Got the missions. Sweet bugger all, really. 2 combat missions. And they're illegal. We got operations there. Shut down the power. That's all quite weak, isn't it? You know? Manufacturing. Get something from a settlement. Weak. Really weak. Really weak. Hardly worth getting all the way down there. I don't think. In fact, not worth it at all. Elite Lagerus. Yeah, you're right. It's terrible. I have crazy PC specs. But like, yeah, as Simon's saying, I am streaming as well. But it's never usually this bad. Let me just try something. So up to 50, 49, yeah. Bit of fuel. Right, where are we gonna go now? Look at all this. I'm sure there's something to do down here, but I can't for the life of me see what. We've got an engineer there in Geneve. Cinder dock down there, won't it? Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I haven't got it on maximum settings, but I have got it in 4K. Yeah. I think it's very much tuned for the lesser graphics cards than this. Though when I play this, when I'm not streaming, I'm getting ridiculous frame rates.
Frameshift drive charging. Cannot comply.
Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Yeah, exactly. So I can't argue. I can't argue with it. And when I'm rendering stuff as well, you know, I mean, it takes the native format, renders it. It's like, whew. Monitor. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I've got a 4K monitor there and one there. So I've got OBS running on that screen, Elite running on that screen.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
7 jumps to get to Shenvive. Might be something going on there.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It is a workhorse. I do use this for work as well. I do an awful lot of the video editing I do for work and stuff like that, you know, on here. So
System scan complete. Fuel scoop.
I do a lot. I went for years not running multi-monitors. I suppose with all the energy problems there are now, we shouldn't really be running multiple monitors. It's like mission control in here. There's the old PC over there, there's the work PC over here.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, so tomorrow I think what we're going to do is we'll play something a bit different. We'll do V Rising. Yeah, let me see what else is that. I'm pretty sure I haven't got anything daft like Steam running, so... Although I might have. And this is Windows 11, it's bloody mental. Yeah, I'm getting 238 frames a second, look at that. Woohoo!
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it's kind of new out. I don't want to say it's a Valheim clone, but it's very similar in look and feel of Valheim. Play a vampire. So like, you know, stay out of the light, keep in the shadows, build coffins for servants, and build a vampiric house and all that. So it's pretty good.
System scan complete. Fuels.
Woo! Four jumps to go. We get back to an essence of civilization. Still nowhere near the bubble, like, but too far, is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. I did that with the Gears of War stuff on the Xbox. I waited a year and got it like half the price, all patched up. Yeah, well, we'll have a go. We'll have a go. What's the worst that can happen tomorrow? It's nice to play other things. Right, I'm going to take some fuel on. And while I'm taking fuel on, How's about that intermission music? This is what's programmed in on my Roadcaster. Bit like that. Right, okay. I should put. I have actually got some files I could put in on the intermission actually. So yeah, update 12. So we're not going to get anything next week because it's the UK Jubilee. Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday will be that again. Be more things going on, won't it? Sunday, I'm going to London, so I'm not going to be able to stream because I'm going to see Adam Lambert and Brian May, Queen.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two.
So here we are. What got me into streaming? Boredom. That got me into streaming. And also, I've worked from home for the past 16 years. And you can be very secluded by doing that, right? You can go days, weeks without talking to anyone. Now, I'm in a different job. I still work from home. And I still talk to people every day. But the ability to run your mouth is a skill. Right? Yeah, best life ever. You know, you are living your best life working from home. Because, you know, my job is such that it's results they see. Hey, Paul, no worries, mate. We're staying in some DoubleTree somewhere in Greenwich, so that'll be cool. We're going to get in there Sunday, have a bit of a walk around, something to eat, go to the concert, and then try and find out how the bloody hell to get the concert at the O2 back to Greenwich. But yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been like 2 or 3 years coming, what with the pandemic and what have you, and it's been cancelled and cancelled and cancelled. And reviews have come in and say it's a really good show. So here we are, Hannah Enterprise. No universal cartographics. Argentina, Vegas. How are you doing? So in this stream we've been out, we've had a look at some logs, had a look at some distress beacon crash sites, went to an asteroid base, had a look at some other beacons. That sort of sent us on a bit of a wild goose chase. Look at this, 42 frames a second. Terrible. Oh, 60, 62, look out, something's happening. It's almost as if like it's rendering away in the background. This is the Shen V system. Look at that. 32. That's shocking. That is shocking. Let me just try something a second. Ah! Crazy. Solo. I just play the game, right? And it was a long time before I built up the confidence to turn the webcam on, really. You know, and I don't even look at it. I mean, it's on the screen over there. I'm just being me. I'm just being me. Look at this. It's all illegal. It's all illegal missions, stuff like that. It's all going to be boring, 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 boring stuff. Do you know what? I think I'm going to leave this Elite Dangerous stream right here for today. Only a short one. You know, 2 hours in. Done some stuff. Not really that much to do. But I tell you what we will do tomorrow. We're going to play V Rising. That's what we're going to do. V Rising. So I'll get it all set up for V Rising tomorrow, and we'll have a look at that. If you haven't seen the game, you can have a look at it. You can decide on whether it's a game for you. If you have seen it and you know what you're doing, by all means, help me out, because I had a quick go of it, muddled through for about an hour, got an axe, chopped some trees down, built a coffin. It was great. So we'll have a little go. Okay? Hey, no problems, everyone. Thanks very much for joining. If you haven't already done so, hit that like and subscribe button. You know, I hope you do. This is what keeps me going. The likes and subscribes. You know, have a good evening. I might have a curry or possibly even a Chinese tonight. I don't know. Must consume more calories. And we'll pick it up tomorrow afternoon. GMT time. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.
We'll keep you